is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that's definitely not his best. Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Gir.C. Well, that is one way to stop him.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's David. Now it's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. Chooses to go back. Gir.C. Gir.C.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bruno Fernandes. Could move up a gear here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Gir.C. Now, can they get him away? Hangs in across. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Valverde. David! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking here to chip it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sporting have their third corner. Oh, smashing header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Rice. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, the ball's... And the finish! Goal! And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Montiel.
Kawasaki Frontal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Juranovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Bruno Fernandes puts his foot on the gas. He's had it taken off him. Valverde. Juranovic tries making a foray down the right. He's a sharp little ball here. He's on it, can he get away? Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Now that looks a decent ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Kawasaki Frontale leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Kawasaki Frontale carrying a 1-goal lead. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Done delicately.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Benzema. It's Benzema! World class, Karim Benzema! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Benzema is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Sporting looking to pass their way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rice.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Benzema might just make this. Not the most convincing of passes. Nicely aimed pass. Wirtz, and he's had it nicked away. Can he spark a counter here? And he's intervened well there. Gatti. Montiel. And it's Valverde. For Rice. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Benzema. David. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a shade optimistic. Neatly clipped into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the counter is on. And it's Wirtz. That's a lovely, neat pass. Calvert-Lewin goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here
Benzema.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 17. Fabinho. Number 8.
Looking for a run-up.
Number 21. Matteo Politano. Number 13.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the
Pulisic.
field. Number 9. Mattei. Number 14. Amrabat. Number 15. Yuri
Kawasaki
Tielemans.
Frontale are coasting towards victory.
Number 16.
Almiron.
Ahmad. Substitution in
Almiron looking to
progress.
penetrate opposition lines. Tielemans. Tielemans! No, he's missed it. Rice. Pulisic. And it's Valverde. Now it's Weir.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mohamed Salah. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Not the most accurate pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's tried one! And that is great goalkeeping. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Kawasaki Frontale really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
To the screen right now for information
So, Jim, how do you reflect on